Focal glow is one of the basic things that we teach people in schools. They are the basic for our industrial standards all around the world. It's a very, very simple approach. We put some fixtures in the ceiling, we get some light on the table, whether it's a desk, it's a classroom, it's a surgeon's table in the hospital. Everything is controlled by legislation. So it's something everybody can do. And it's the basics in everything we teach. If you just give a crash course for people, it'll always be about how much light do I need to fulfill a certain task. It's very, very well documented. There's been done research for more than 100 years. So we know exactly how much light we need to be able to read a book, to do our knitting back home or whatever we do. So that's very basic. It's also how most people do lighting designs around the world. It's actually, we tell our customers we fulfill the lighting needs, you have nothing to worry about. But it's about giving people a certain amount of light. It may not always be the best light, but it's a minimum demand. So whenever we look at the standards, we have to understand that it's minimum requirements. It's not a guideline for good lighting in any way, it's just the legal demands. When we talk about standard, the minimum requirements, it's important to think about who are these standards actually written for. And it's written for a person 40-year-old with 20/20 vision. That means that everything we read in the legislation or in the guidelines is actually made for a 40-year-old person without glasses. But we do lighting for everybody, for children, for elderly people, for people with or without glasses. And every time you do that, you need to think about it and you need to modify the standard. If you have younger people, you need less light. If you have older people, you need more light. It's actually like if a 40-year-old is standing there with a 20-year-old next to him or her, they'll need about half the amount of light to feel the same brightness. And if you're having an old person, say 60 years old, they need double the amount. So there's a huge difference of your age and how much light you actually need. And that's also put in the standard that you have to consider the age of the end user. So if you're doing lighting for a childcare facility or you're doing it for an elderly home, you need to update your standards. So it's just a guideline and you need to adjust it according to the age of the occupant.